Is there a guy that loves to travel the world as much as I do? Like, is there a job that they can just travel the whole time and I can just work and travel with them?
Nigga, no!
You know what? I don't have to answer to you. You ain't my know what I'm saying?
No, where are they getting this stupid idea from? Most men don't have time to just travel all the time. And men don't get with women to find travel buddies. Men get with women to have someone to start a real life with. Have kids, build a legacy. It's not about having fun and going on adventures every day. Y'all need to get the fuck off social media. This isn't real life.
I know it's not rocket science, but it seems like it's pretty difficult for you to figure out.
These women are not relationship material. These are fun girls for life. They just want to travel and they think they're going to find a husband and have kids and all that and still maintain this party fun lifestyle. That's not how it worked, numbskull.
Saluting the girls that survived dating an under 5'8". Someone got dumped by a 5'8" dude. See, stuff like this is always cope, because that 5'8" wasn't a problem when you picked him, was it? It's not like you didn't know how tall he was when you were playing tonsil hockey or letting him spawn in your pink fortress or go bam bam in your honey baked ham.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
No, it wasn't a problem while you were dating, but once he finally figured you out and dumped you, that's when it became a problem. Oh, and how do I know he dumped you? Because his height is the only thing you have on him. See, if he had done something wrong, that would have been mentioned long before the very average and non-problematic height. But no, you went straight for unchangeable physical characteristics. And you want to know the worst part? Is you're a public figure, so we all know who you're talking about, and we all know that you loved that man with your whole heart.
Women don't make TikToks about guys that they don't care about. Whether it's a good TikTok or a bad TikTok, she's giving them attention and she's thinking about them. Women don't make TikToks and vlogs and 20-minute YouTube videos about the average Joe or, the nice guy in their inbox. Never. She don't remember their names. But the bartender that rides the Harley that dumped her 2 years ago, she has a whole video series about him.
That's suspicious.
Women rarely have any solid intellectual ground to stand on, so they usually just go to shaming tactics. Once they start talking about your height or how you look or you got a short pee-pee, look, you won, bro. You won.
You're fake acting tough because it actually broke your heart, but being a superficial asshole isn't going to heal it. Only time and not being a superficial asshole will heal a broken heart. Now, please learn this lesson because I don't want to come back here and explain why the 6-foot-tall guy broke up with you too.
Message! Message!
Oh my God, you're so pretty. Why aren't you married? Those questions, anyone that asks that, don't ask that. Don't ask it. Why are you asking? What do you want me to say? What is the response? Like, what do you want me to say? And also, if a guy that is trying to talk to you actually says to you, oh my God, like, why are you single? Run, go away.
I don't know why I did the things I did. I think it would hurt less ladies if you just owned it. And every time somebody asks you, oh, why are you single? You're so pretty. Because I'm a horrible person and I'm unbearable to be in a relationship with. Tee-hee. That'll stop them in their tracks. They'll never ask you again if you just be honest one time and stop trying to come up with all these catchphrases and try to word it different, like all the men are terrible and try to come up with some stupid saying. Just tell them the truth. And now she's saying to disqualify men if they ask why you're single, when that's one of the most basic, date questions you can ask. See, when women get this messed up, they start sabotaging relationships. You know what I mean? They feel like, well, nobody's ever going to love me anyway, so I'll just ruin it on a second date so I don't have to worry about the disappointment. Once they get effed up, there's no going back. Don't ever try to fix them, fellas. Once a woman gets ruined, she's ruined for life. Take my word for it. They only get worse with age. It's only going to get worse.
You would literally be better off betting that bacteria would survive a good dousing of Lysol than finding her a man. That's fucked up. But that's the mathematical reality.
Block him. Do you know why? Why would you even say that? Are you trying to imply there's something wrong with me?
You damn skippy.
Ew. If he said something like, how has no one snatched you up yet? See how that has become really flirty? Instead of like, so why are you still single? Why aren't you married yet? Why are you still single? Why aren't you married yet?
I don't know. If I knew, I would be fixing it. I don't know. My therapist doesn't know. My friends don't know.
Okay, I guess I agree. If you're on a date, there's a way to ask certain questions in a flirty way, versus a accusatory way. But it's funny, even when women give the right advice, they give it for the wrong reasons. Wow, a woman on TikTok actually gave a little bit of some good advice.
It's unbelievable.
Hey folks, we'll be back to the video in a second. Be sure to like and comment anything under the video. It's the only thing that's going to help us grow and blow this channel up. But you know how tired I get listening to these dingbats? Really, go ahead and support the content by joining the Patreon or the YouTube membership. For low as $5 a month, you get access to 1 or 2 exclusive videos a week, as well as getting access to my videos 1 day early. The YouTube membership is $10 a month for the convenience of not having to leave YouTube, or you could sign up on Patreon or Subscribestar for $5 a month.
Hell no.
Ladies, remember the only people that get mad at women for having standards are men that would never fit into those standards. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, love you, bye.
Ladies, whatever you dealt with from 18 to 25 is what you deserve for the rest of your life. What you dealt with in your prime is what you deserve for the rest of your life. I'm sorry. It's that simple. The women who have the right standards at the right time, they usually get snatched up pretty quick. Women who have high standards at 18, 19, 20, and it doesn't have anything to do with money and height, those women end up living the happiest lives, the most fulfilling lives. They get married before they're 25, they actually love their husband in the way that women can love, wink wink, and they're the most likely to stay with their husband. So you're just another goofy blonde woman with an overinflated ego that will keep her single. At least you got a TikTok page though. Hopefully you got millions of followers. Hopefully those million followers can keep you warm at night and help you with your retirement.
I actually have to agree with this comment. There are no decent men left these days. They're all taken. Or they're not looking for anything serious.
It's a damn lie.
I'm struggling to find someone at 34.
Well, duh.
But dating is really difficult in 2024, you guys.
It has nothing to do with the current year. Dating has always been difficult for women after 25. You kind of missed the boat. Yes, men who were looking for relationships and were good men and who could easily meet a woman's standard, they got snatched up early.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
Men are typically expected to court women, approach women, ask them out on dates, maybe pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move, etc. What are women expected to do to build a relationship?
Well, we already know. Just give them poon and kind of look pretty, and that's pretty much it. So they're not really expected to do anything as far as building a relationship.
They are who we thought they were.
I mean, just sit there and don't be too much of a bitch. Yeah, I already know it's going to be crickets in there. They don't have anything to say. They don't know. They really don't know. They never thought about it. That's the crazy thing. They think they just have to exist and a man should do everything and he should be happy to do it. It's a privilege to do everything in a relationship with me because I'm kind of cute. So stupid.
The initial stage, what are women expected to do?
Nothing.
Wait, so are we saying that like like he takes you out on a date? Like...
No, he's like, so like when you're like, let's say like the first date, like usually on a first date, like a guy picks you up, like he takes you there and he's like expected to pay, but like what are like you expected to do, kind of like in these like dating like scenarios?
Just be
Bring
yourself.
good conversation.
Be yourself. Like
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Right, be yourself and not have anything to talk about. Be completely airheaded. Sit there and look stupid. What is that? Who are you? Where that would be interesting to sit with and talk to. Just sit there and be completely boring and judge everything he says and does.
Like, are you expected to impress him? Do you want to do a party trick?
Most guys are paying for women here. That's what y'all always try to act like. You always try to bring up that disingenuous argument about going overseas and you paying for love. A lot of women here require you to pay for love. Let's just be honest. So, if you have to pay for love here and you got to pay for love there, doesn't it make sense?
Oh my gosh, I've never thought about that.
What was the lowest point in your life and how did you overcome it?
The lowest point of my life has been basically because of women and the fact that I trust and love them and I'm a true romantic. And I fell for it at least twice.
Yeah, never trust and love, women. Have love for them, care for them. But putting your heart into a woman is the worst thing you could do as a man. Love them with your mind, not your heart.
I'm Sarah Palin, and I approve this message.
Now, don't get me wrong. Somebody you loved and cared about did you wrong or left you, it's still going to hurt. But it's not going to hurt the same as if you put your whole heart into a woman, your faith, your, mental health, your everything. No, you can't give a woman your everything. No, you can't lead like that either. When you all, in love and I can't eat without you, I can't drink without you and all that bullshit, you're definitely not leading. She's leading you at that point.
Well, that's a good way to get into trouble.
You'd be better off loving basketball or loving video games or loving, making toy cars or something. Because those things can never let you down. Put your heart and soul into your hobbies and goals. Bars.
Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga!
Even with your kids, you can put your heart and soul in your kids and that's good, but don't expect anything in return. Because even if you were the best dad in the world, your kids might grow up and not F with you for some stupid reason or whatever. So when it comes to love and people, have no expectations. Love them and just know that that love might not come back. And it might not last and they might not stick around.
I never forgave myself for the second fall. And it's a regret that I carry with me to this day. So that's probably the lowest point, and I've been rising since.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.